we're going to Serpent's Beach, of all places. And as the fans come through, Concept Noir blue side, Orphic Gaming on the red side, Concept Noir 1 game up. We'll remove Atlas straight away here. And let's see how Orphic Gaming decide to ban. Instantly, Ash. Called it. Straight away. Saki, not happening.
Yeah. That is a really smart ban, in my opinion. And I'm sure Saki is extremely good at many other champions, but he's been so comfortable on that Ash up to this point that I think that's a very, very smart ban.
Yeah, there is a difference between a signature pick and just a pick that you're good at.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Saki can give a clinic on the Ash, and I'm just saying, I think Makoa is the right call here to ban. Like, I do not want to see Saki on a Makoa. I think that might just break the game.
In this game, you win or you
But no, Contact Noir will go for the first pick, Leon. So completely foregoing front lines here, where we normally see a Khan first pick or taking first rotation. So maybe saying to Orphic, we're gonna get that pick for Contact Noir. We're gonna secure a pick for Etsu or Laji, and Orphic Gaming will respond with the Willow.
Do these teams never learn?
Khan.
Week after week, we've seen Willow picked into Leon. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it feels like we missed the Paladins Union meeting for picking Willow into Leon. Apparently that's the in things go. And, we're very flippant about it, but we've yet to see it really work. And to me, Orphic, first picking it as well, I'm more inclined to believe that this is part of a game strategy, but, for a start, is this false sense of security? Because Concept Noir, they just go Inara and Fioria here, and they have got... I think they can be happy with this draft right at the start.
Yeah, I mean, it's... With that Ash ban, it felt like Orphic were trying to control this draft from the first moment. And Contact Noir just don't seem to care. They're just like, that's fine. We're good.
Yeah, I mean, Orphic Gaming could have responded Khan with a Maeve. I mean, they will go for the Maeve 4th rotation, so we do see it come out. And this time, Orphic Gaming are going to be much more happier with which side that Maeve is on, going into the hands of Maeve, the player. But they will go for the Barrack as well. And I mean, just look at the pick stats. A 92.6% pick rate for the Barrack. The Dwarf needs a rest, guys.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's such a good tank.
Oh, there we go.
He puts out so much damage. But Contact Noir, I mean, they lost out the Ash, but then we're seeing the Leon and the Furia and the Eevee. I mean, it's just looking very comfortable for them in this draft right now. But as you say, Orphic Gaming, I mean, they've got the Maeve pick for one, which we've seen how devastating that can be, and finishing up with a Grover pick. Oh. Yeah, this could be a spicy map.
Yeah, the only... I mean, I think we're right in saying that the question marks will only really come up on that Willow pick. The rest of Orphic Gaming's draft, for what they're going into, makes a lot of sense here.
Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome aboard to game number 2 of the Semi-1 here in MLL Season 3, week number 4, between Contact Noir and Orphic Gaming. Let's go to the rosters. On the side of Contact Noir, on your blue side, we have Cherish Furia, played by Verso. Otto on the formidable Fernando, Lachi working that wormhole, Eevee, Etsu on the Eminence Leon, and Sarki on the Mother's Grace Inara. What's going on the other side?
Over on the side of Orphic Gaming, we got Neptune the Blue on Blastfire Willow, Chubby Plum on the Rampant Blooming, Grover Dutch Knight on the Storm of Bullets, Khan Andromedus on the Tinker and Barrack, Maeve of Blades on the Cat Burglar Prowl, running Maeve. Maeve for Maeve!
Yes, finally. We have been waiting for this moment all along, so we didn't confuse names or audiences. But Maeve is actually the first one to go down right here. And Etsu is just starting the ball with a bang. Look at the damage output already pulling off from the guys in blue. This squad is dangerous.
What? Sorry, I'm actually really thinking about this a lot here because Orphic are seeming to hold very, very well. Aside from the fact that Saki's playing incredibly aggressively on this Inara, not really a role you see her playing on, It's just, it seems like Orphic are a lot more willing now in this matchup to respect the aggression from Contact Noir, but not to a point of their detriment. They're waiting for Contact Noir to make that one tiny mistake that they can capitalize on, and I think Contact Noir just made it as Dutch Knight and Neptune find picks.
Already getting on the point and contesting Contact Noir. This is actually what we've wanted to see for a long time. Orphic Gaming has the control for now. They just need to keep that control in their favor. We have the control over on the left side. There's 90% on their side for Orphic to capture the point, but Otto is there to start the ball. Phase Flight is activated though, and that requires a little bit of finesse to avoid. The seismic crash does go through, and it results in a full-on wipe up here, getting the point captured for Contact Noir in one fell swoop.
Unfortunately, what happened there was Contact Noir just started rotating back towards the points, and Orphic had them whilst they were on the left-hand side. Whilst Neptune on his Willow was able to kind of dodge and weave out of the line of sight of Leon, but the second that they brought themselves back to point, what are you supposed to do? How can you counter that? You have to pull yourself into the line of sight of that Leon, of your counter, and you're just going to go down. Obviously, the seismic crash finding so much value there, leading to such a quick wipe, just showing that Contact Noir has that coordination as a team, and that's just really, really well executed.
Sarky very, very low and will go down to Maeve hunting him. Neptune will also get Otto, and that's both tanks from the side of Contact Noir going through. Definitely this time around, it is not as one-sided. It's definitely going back and forth between what goes on in the kill feed. And to Orphic's remarks, like, they're actually gathering up a lot of credits here. They're getting evened up in net worth compared to Contact Noir that captured pretty easily.
Most definitely. Here we do see a lot of like Khan and Nept and Khan and Willow on the right hand side here on the high ground. Khan obviously beating back any sort of like high aggression that comes here. Surprisingly, Inara managed to find her way up. I don't exactly know how, but well done to Saki. Just ignoring the fact that she doesn't have a leap. She's gonna get up here any way she can. Ice Storm is popped by the Eevee. They're trying to get up here. They're trying to kill Neptune, but it's not happening as Orphic are just backing off slowly. They're giving so much ground away to Contact Noir for free though. Can they find a way back into this fight?
There's only 44 seconds left on this push for Contact Noir, and Orphic Gaming, they do have the spawn advantage in their favor. I do believe that they will have a chance to go in, but it will require, as you mentioned time and time again, letting the duo die before you do. And it doesn't really matter. Contact Noir are just pushing it through, converting it, making it a 2-0. Yeah.
Most definitely. I think the biggest thing there for the side of Orphic was that they were holding a defense so well in terms of that high ground. I don't know how Inara managed to find a way up there, but that was what broke it apart. Orphic need to focus on keeping Willow alive right now. They need to keep their main damage dealer pumping up their damage because it forces Contact Noir to divert resources to them. And if you have that Khan up there, there's nothing much you could do about it. Like, you could try and get the Eevee up there, but you're just going to get beaten back. So Orphic have the right idea, but can they execute it in the way that Contact Noir can't break apart? We'll have to see.
I feel in this very case here for the next point that they need to focus on the capture point, and here it is, an overpower getting a hold on to Sarky. No more getting into the backline this time around. The Dome Shield also going further on to the point, Latchy going down. They are dismantling Contact Noir right now, and this is a really, really well-needed change of pace right here. We have been wanting to see a little bit of fight back here, and Orphic Gaming are definitely fighting back with gritting teeth.
There you go, that quick pick there from Dutch Knight, just finding Inara and being like, nah, you're coming with me and you're finding your death. Beyond just going to get our ultimate block there. And this is kind of what I want to see from Orphic. I want to see counter-aggression. They need to stop Contact Noir. They need to fight them on their own ground. And the only way to do that is either you play incredibly defensively or you counter with aggression. You fight back, and unfortunately that worked once. They don't have the ultimates, and Contact Noir are going to come back and just fight their own fight.
And with the push, they are very, very close of capturing with 69% in their favor here for Contact Noir. Orphic Gaming, they need to get there in time. There's only Neptune on the way, and he's covered. He's covered from every single angle. It's not gonna go their way. They do get the overtime with the Whirlwind going in for Choppy Plum. It's just not enough. The whole side of the blue squad, Contact Noir, are covering ground and killing targets one by one. There's just no chance. This is another capture for Contact Noir.
Orphic Gaming were way too staggered in there. They were way too desperate to get onto the point. They didn't realize that they could have given that up, try to regroup, try to push together as a team. They had enough time, and I feel like they underestimated that value of the time of just trying to get the Storm point. And because of that, Contact Noir were able to collapse and capitalize individually on each of Orphic's members, and that kind of led to that defeat.
Dismantling was just way too much, and it's continuing even now as Lati gives a little bit of snow to this winter classic here. Oh, that's an old-time joke. Oh, okay. I'm getting nostalgia here. So, in other words, let's get to present, where I do feel that the defense is going on for Orphic. They have finally gained some ground and are pushing back the tanks, which is very important. And now here comes the Fate Flight that fails.
Unfortunately, once again, Furia having her ultimate available. Here we do see a bit of a problem, though. Soft is on the high ground again. Neptune saw this Stone Warden coming and did nothing about it. He fired off a shot or two, and that was it. This Inara was all on her own. She was a free kill for Gaming, and they completely ignored her. They allowed themselves to get dismantled. A very big misplay on their part, but this final fight is coming through right now. Mad dashes onto the point, but it's not enough. Contact Noir are going to take another 4-0 sweep. Can they be stopped, Wuffie?